When you step inside a cabin, one of the first things you notice is the feeling that comes from the materials around you. It's not just about what you see, but also what you touch and sense. Wood, wool, and leather are the timeless trio that bring warmth, character, and soul to cabin interiors. Wood is the foundation of rustic design, grounding the entire cabin experience. Its grains, knots, and natural imperfections add depth and authenticity that can't be replicated. Whether it's aged beams, reclaimed planks, or polished surfaces, wood creates a connection to nature and sets the tone for every other texture layered within the space. Cabins thrive when wood is used in varied forms. Rough-hewn logs might create the walls, while polished oak or pine could form the flooring. Furniture, shelving, and trim also benefit from wood's versatility. Each variation introduces a new layer of warmth, making the interior feel dynamic without losing its cozy charm. Wool is not just a fabric, it's a comfort essential in cabin living. Its softness invites relaxation, while its insulating qualities add physical warmth. Wool throws draped over couches, chunky knit blankets on beds, or textured wool rugs underfoot elevate the sensory richness of the cabin, making it both inviting and practical. From solid neutrals to bold plaids, wool adapts to different moods and aesthetics. Traditional buffalo check blankets instantly add cabin character, while neutral wool in creams or grays creates a calm, understated look. The tactile softness of wool layers effortlessly against wood, enhancing the rustic narrative with a feeling of lived-in comfort. Leather is the third element that completes the texture trifecta. It has the unique ability to feel rugged yet refined. Over time, leather develops a patina that tells its own story, making each chair, ottoman, or pillow an evolving piece of art. Its durability and elegance balance the softness of wool and the rawness of wood. Leather works well in both large and small doses. A full leather sofa can anchor a living room, while smaller touches like leather-bound cushions or woven straps on furniture add subtle texture. In every application, leather carries an undeniable presence that ties together the tactile richness of the cabin environment. The magic of layering wood, wool, and leather lies in the contrast they create together. Wood is solid and structured, wool is soft and warm, and leather is smooth yet strong. Each plays a different role, but when layered thoughtfully, they create balance, an aesthetic that is both rugged and refined. In a cabin's living room, texture layering sets the stage for gathering. A wooden coffee table, a wool throw on the sofa, and leather accent chairs create a layered space that feels inviting. Each material invites touch and creates an atmosphere where people want to settle in and stay a while. In bedrooms, textures create sanctuary-like comfort. Wooden headboards paired with wool bedding create depth, while leather ottomans at the foot of the bed add functionality and style. The layering of these materials makes the bedroom feel grounded yet restful, transforming it into a retreat after long days spent in nature. Cabin kitchens benefit greatly from the trio of textures. Wooden cabinets and butcher block counters create a natural base. Wool can appear in the form of textured rugs beneath dining tables, and leather stools around kitchen islands bring a sense of lived-in richness. These combinations make kitchens feel warm and communal. texture doesn't have to dominate to make an impact. Sometimes, small details add the finishing touch. A leather-wrapped lamp base, a wool pillow, or a wooden tray for hot drinks brings subtle depth to corners. These small accents make cabins feel layered without overwhelming the senses, proving that details matter. One of the strengths of wood, wool, and leather is their adaptability across seasons. In winter, wool blankets and leather furniture provide warmth and coziness. In summer, wood's earthy presence keeps interiors grounded, while lighter wool throws and leather accents maintain comfort without heaviness. They are timeless, year-round textures. The color palettes of these materials harmonize naturally. Wood brings earthy browns, leather ranges from tan to deep mahogany, and wool spans from soft neutrals to bold patterns. Together, they offer flexibility. Whether you prefer light and airy or dark and moody interiors, this trio works seamlessly across color schemes. Cabins today often blend rustic tradition with modern elegance. The layering of wood, wool, and leather bridges that gap beautifully. Minimalist furniture framed in wood, paired with sleek leather seating and wool textiles, keeps spaces modern yet rooted in rustic warmth. It's the perfect combination of old and new. Beyond aesthetics, textures affect how we feel. Wood connects us to the earth, wool makes us feel nurtured, and leather gives a sense of strength. Together, they create a sensory environment that calms the mind and grounds the spirit. That emotional resonance is what makes cabin decor so unforgettable. Another advantage of these materials is their sustainability. Reclaimed wood gives new life to old timber, wool is a renewable resource, and leather, when responsibly sourced, is highly durable. Choosing these textures thoughtfully not only enhances beauty but also supports eco-friendly living, a perfect match for cabins rooted in nature. Every texture tells a story. The knots in wood show the tree's history, wool speaks of comfort woven by hand, and leather bears marks of time through its evolving patina. When layered together, they create a narrative within the cabin, turning every room into a tapestry of natural and human stories. Cabins aren't just for show, they're lived in. The layering of wood, wool, and leather makes cabins practical as well as beautiful. These materials are durable, comfortable, and timeless. They can withstand years of use while growing richer in character, ensuring that the cabin always feels welcoming and lived in. Cabin interiors thrive when textures take center stage. Wood provides structure, wool adds warmth, and leather introduces character. Together, they form a timeless trifecta that transforms cabins into havens of style and comfort. By layering these elements, we create not just beautiful spaces, but homes that feel alive, authentic, and deeply connected to nature.